Hello friends, it's Vanna here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all doing great. So today we are starting a new series in which I will discuss about IELTS speaking cue cards, part 2, IELTS speaking part 1, IELTS speaking part 3. I will discuss also speaking do's and don'ts, what you should follow. So today is first video in this series in which I'm going to discuss about cue card. Cue card everybody knows, I don't need to explain. You get 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak. You will get a topic. It could be anything, but it would be general. It's not testing your actually general knowledge GK questions. It would be simple question from your daily life. So but you should know how to speak. We will discuss cue cards of this month, August. So the people who are giving exam in August, right, they can get so much benefits from these videos. And if you're new to our channel, you can subscribe our channel, which will give me lot of motivation to create such type content so that you can get lots of advantages by these videos. So see, this is my funda. Everybody whose native language is not English, they feel nervous, right, while speaking. So, how to avoid nervousness? How to overcome this fear? You just need to feel like celebrity. It sounds so funny, I know that, but please try it. You will, see major change in you. You want to know how celebrities speak? Just follow any talk show like Oprah Winfrey or Ellen's show. Like, you can follow any English show and just observe how these celebrities speak with confidence. And, you just need to consider yourself a very important person in the exam day while sitting in front of the examiner. Don't feel like you are giving an exam. Just feel like celebrity. Someone is asking questions from you and you just answering. If you get this attitude, trust me, you will feel more confident and you will get more ideas automatically. Just try this and just let me know in the comment section that how did you go. Having said this, I'm going to start my today's video, which is about a cue card. We will discuss, a very in a very simple manner. This is a cue card. Talk about a time when you helped someone. So you should say, who was he? How did you know him? How did you help? Who was he? How did you know him and how did you help? 1 second, let me check the audio properly. Yes. Yeah. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. So once it happened that my audio was not working and I recorded whole video and it didn't work at the end, so it was really time wasted. So today that's why I just keep checking, in between my video recording. All right. So this is a cue card. Okay, listen carefully and just see the bullet points. They were asking about the person, they were asking how you know him, and they are asking how did you help. Okay, doesn't matter if you are talking about this first, how did you help, or how did you know him, you're talking like after this. Don't worry about the sequence. Some people say that you should say first thing first. It does not really matter. As long as you are communicating, as long as you are addressing all the bullet points, literally it does not matter that which sequence you followed. If you explain third bullet point in the first paragraph, that's totally fine. If you explain the first bullet point in the last lines, does not matter. Okay, so let's start today's cue card. I hope you would like it. First, we see vocabulary, which I have used in this cue card. I just see you really don't need to use fancy words, or you really don't need to use idioms if you are not sure about. If you're 100% sure about, then you can use idioms. People say, oh, you should use the high-fi vocabulary. Vocabulary you can't build overnight. It takes time. It's a language. It can take a year. For some people it might take 6 months. So vocabulary is a lifelong process. You cannot learn overnight, right? So my advice to the people, make simple sentences. You can learn by the videos which I will make, few uncommon words, and just add into your vocabulary list. Okay, so I haven't used very fancy words, just two uncommon words like elated. We generally use delighted, overjoyed, happy, and thrilled. So I have used elated. So how you can memorize, how you can keep a record of the vocabulary, you just write a sentence in front of the word. Like I have written, I was dash by helping poor people. This is a way you can remember your vocabulary in effective way. This is my trick. You can remember this way. So just write sentence in front of the word and just fill that up. I was elated by helping poor people. Okay, so this is a verb. Second word I have used, immense. It is an adjective. Its meaning is massive, huge, enormous, or gigantic. So I have written sentence, I feel dash, I have dash proud by helping my friends. So you can just use this trick to build your vocabulary. Okay, if you learn 2 to 3 words daily, right? In 30 days, you can learn at least 90 words, right? And if you learn 90 words and you use 30 of those words into your writing, into your speaking, I believe that would be more than sufficient. Trust me. Okay, let's start. Well, it is a moral value to help someone in any difficult situation. And here I would like to talk about a time when I helped an unknown person. I describe it briefly. So you need to talk about general idea, and you mentioned here that who was the person? The person was unknown to me. You didn't know him or her. So you just make up story. I always believe fake it till you make it. You don't need to tell the real story. You didn't need to tell the event which happened with you. Doesn't matter, you just make up things. So about a couple of months ago, I was going to college. Actually, my college is located at some distance from my hometown. I go there via bus once a day. I took a bus at about 9:30 a.m. to reach my destination. In this bus, I sit down on a seat and felt some relaxation. But suddenly, I felt something in my feet. I thought it is a paper or a small notebook of someone other. But when I stopped, sorry, here is a spelling mistake. Sorry, no, stooped. When I stooped down, like I bent down to take it, yeah, it is a stooped, like I bent down to take it, I saw that it was a passport. I checked it and asked about it to all the people who were available on that bus. But everyone said no for this passport. That passport was of someone other. I read the address on it, and that address was of a village. Uh, is this is not right? Village name, you can write anything. You can write a village name. You can just say that address was a village name was there, which is nearby my hometown. I took it with me. Then on the next day, I went to Neha's, because he have read the name on that passport, Neha's village, and asked from a villager about a home address which was available on that passport. I easily found that home address. I went there and knocked on the door. A lady opened the door. I told her about the lost passport. She felt immensely glad after listening to it from me about the lost passport of her son. She showed immense respect to me and thanked me. I also felt highly elated by helping a human being. So, all in all, that was a time when I helped an unknown person. So, you just give concluding line, you just talk about general idea that we should help some people. It is our moral value. One day, this thing happened to me, and then just to made up story of the bus that you are reaching to your destination. You have to go to your college, and while on the way to your college you find something in your feet. When you bent down to take that, you saw it was passport. And when you ask the people, in the bus, so it wasn't belonging to any of the person who was there in the bus. So you have read the address on it, and you got to know the name of the person whose passport was lost, right? So by asking people, you reached that person's village, and you asked villager about a home address, okay, which was available on that passport. So you found the home address, you reached there, and then a lady opened the door. You can just explain the whole story, because you just need to I would say you just need to manage those 2 minutes. You should not stop speaking until your examiner asks for, okay? Until or unless your examiner asks you to stop, you should not stop. You just keep speaking. Okay, why I'm saying you to make stories? Because if you pick these bullet points, or just you say, okay, he was unknown to me, this point is also covered. How did you know him? Because you already said you run. And how did you help? I found a passport and I just handed over to him or her. Okay, people, if you really, if you use bullet points this way to be very specific, then you could not speak for more than 30 seconds. It's my own experience. So you need to make up stories. You need to I would say empower your imagination. And yeah, that's it. So that's the video all about. So today we have done cue card. Similarly, we'll discuss part 1, we'll discuss part 3, and we'll discuss how to avoid nervousness. We'll learn lots of tips and tricks how to frame these sentences. So please do support my channel. I would bring such content for you which is really helpful for you to get good score in IELTS speaking. So if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe, and you can like, share the video. Thanks for today. Till then, take care. I will see you in my next video with something new regarding IELTS speaking section. Thank you so much for today.